Hello girls and guys. So welcome back to DSF. Today, as you can see, I'm wearing purple because I've been wearing the green t-shirt like for the past 10-15 videos. I think, I don't know, I've lost count. But you know what else is new today? The 2025 Proton X70. That's right, we've already covered this when we went on the Proton test track, right? We briefly went through it. So today, we're going to give you a more comprehensive overview of what's new in the all-new 2025 Proton X70. Well, I shouldn't say all new because this is technically an MC2, minor change 2. Proton fans, you guys are used to the term MC already, right? So what is new? First things first, let's start with this grille. We no longer get the ethereal weave bow pattern that you're used to in the older Proton X70. Now it's more akin to the X90, their flagship SUV with the diamond pattern. Of course, in the top spec Premium X, Flagship X, I can't remember which one, you get silver studded inlays here. This is black because it's a slightly lower variant. What else is new? Headlights. So if you remember, the older headlights had a bit of a kink inward and then it would continue. So that is something else you can look forward to. This design is a lot more sporty, a lot more modern. It really refreshes the whole look of the car and it makes a big difference because the older headlights really just made the X70 look more like a boring family SUV. This screams sporty, to me at least. I don't know if you guys agree. Also in the top spec, I forgot to mention, you will get a silver inlay just like this, but it no longer wraps around the entire grille. What else is new? Once again, new front bumpers, which you already know because the car was tested, seen with camo in the front and the rear. So new front bumpers, new rear bumpers as well. We'll take you to see that in a second. Come along to the side of the car and you'll notice not much has changed going around here. Even the rim design is more or less the same, but the whole car looks slightly longer, a bit more elongated. Still get the same door handles, the same windows and mirrors. Again, not much to see here. You do have a slightly more pronounced upward kink here. You've got your roof rails still, and let's take you to the back to see what else is new here. So you have your Proton lettering here. Nothing major. You've got your wiper, nice sporty little spoiler, and the newest design change here is in the rear, which is, as you guys can see, this sort of mimics a diffuser kind of look. You can hear that too, I hope. I've got my mic closer so you guys can hear the difference. So you see the difference there, right? So now it looks like the car has a rear diffuser, even though it doesn't really. So let's check out the boot, which is now also automated as well. So you guys are used to that in the MC1, right? You did see that the top specs get an automated boot. Now this is standard across all 4 variants. You've also got a false floor with, this looks to be a full-size spare tire. Kudos to Proton for that because I am so tired of seeing all these tire repair kits and inflator kits and blah, blah, blah. You know, those things to me personally, I feel like they're more gimmicky because why not just give me a spare tire? I learned how to change a tire. I want to change a tire, you know? And of course, you've got your tonneau cover here, which can be retracted to give you more boot space, which is massive, by the way. Sadly, the underfloor storage doesn't seem very usable. It's mainly just to house all your stuff, including the spare tire. So that just about sums up the exterior changes of the all-new 2025, well, not all-new, 2025 Proton X70 MC2. Let's take a look inside and see what else is new. Okay, so obviously the biggest change you guys will see inside the new 2025 Proton X70 is the new color of the seats. So we're used to the brown seats, right, from the older versions, the brown Nappa leather. Well, this is still Nappa leather, but now there's way more perforation going on and it's gray. In my personal opinion, I feel this is the right move because this looks a lot more premium, a lot more professional to me than the brown looked, because that seemed very executive in my eyes at least. Let me know if you guys agree in the comments below. Anyway, let's start with the new changes here in the 2025 Proton X70 with the steering wheel. So this steering wheel should look familiar to you if you have been inside the Proton S70 sedan, because this is a similar design. It's slightly bigger than that of the S70s. However, it is more or less the same and it's still definitely way smaller than the previous X70 steering wheel. You can see the new design, the new buttons, the new layout, which is similar to the S70, and once again, flat bottom. So the whole thing just looks way more sporty. You also get a brand new digital driver display. And before we move on to the center console, let's see if we get, nope, no lights for the vanity mirror, but everything just feels a touch more premium, you know. Everything feels a lot more solid, yeah. And the color is a lot nicer too. So now let's move to the center console. First things first, you get a new, bigger 12.3-inch central infotainment display, and this is well, a similar thing with the new Proton X50 not too long ago, right? You guys know that also got a new infotainment display. But the main feature, the standout in my opinion, for this 2025 Proton X70 is that you will finally get wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. You've been asking, now you finally got it. Proton says they will add in OTA, over-the-air updates for other models to get this as well. Not sure exactly when, but look forward to it. So you've got your aircon controls here, nice little shift knobs. Thank God for that. It's not a button somewhere in the infotainment, which will get confusing. But even if they did forego all this and just left it as a feature inside your infotainment, it's as simple as, hi Proton, I'm cold. Hi Proton, I'm hot, and it will change the temperature for you. You've also got this new gear selector here, which looks, well, much nicer than the old one, and the P button is down here rather than up here with the old X50. You've got your cup holders, which neatly can be stowed away when you don't want to use them. Grab handles, of course, because this is a off-road SUV, although I would not recommend anyone try it. Nice central cubby here with a power socket. And of course, you have more storage right down here for your phones. And with that, I think that should be all the main highlights except the biggest new highlight, and that is the dashboard. So if you notice, the older dashboard had more cloth elements going on here, right? Nope, there's a big black screen here. So what is this for? This is the new 72 color ambient lighting that Proton has added in to the 2025 Proton X70. So with all these new changes, Proton estimates that they've added about 13,700 ringgit worth of upgrades to the 2025 Proton X70 compared to its predecessor, but they have not changed the price. The top spec variant is still 126,800 ringgit. It still starts at 98,700 or 800 ringgit, somewhere there. So you can see that this is still the king of C-segment SUVs in the Malaysian market. This is still the value champion for family SUVs here in Malaysia, at least for me. Let me know if you disagree or agree in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching DSF. I've been Logan. Have a good day.